Shannon, pretty tough afternoon against Parramatta. We got the result though, but it was struggle there for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, as we predicted, they're a decent side, and they put a lot of pressure on us early. And it sort of forced us out of the way that we played a little bit. It coincided that with obviously losing Hugh Sinclair reasonably early in the match. A little bit of leadership off the field, and we were a little bit disjointed there for a period of time. And to their credit, they capitalised on that and they kept the pressure on us. But they're like I said, they're a good side. They're unpredictable. We had an opportunity at half time to really talk things through and to recalibrate our objectives for the game and to refocus ourselves on what needed to be done. I was pleased with the second half.
Bring us up to date where Hugh is at, a broken jaw.
Yeah, look, he's had a break, and he's had surgery on it now. There's a plate inserted, and he's on his way to recovery. So it's obviously a pretty awkward injury and not very pleasant. But he's a tough character, and he's on the road to recovery now, and we're hoping to get him back as soon as we can.
A lot of people were thinking that might be his 2018 season, but certainly not. There's a chance that he'll be back maybe 6-8 weeks, who knows.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping. I mean, we'll take the advice from the medical side and his surgeon and whatnot. But no, he's a tough character. He's pretty driven to be back as soon as he can, and we won't rush him back. But as soon as he's fit and he's confident, he's comfortable to get back out there in the red and black, then he will.
You mentioned half time was a time to recalibrate and get people's minds on the job, because, as you said, there was a certain amount of panic and maybe a lack of direction there for periods up until half time.
Yeah, we lost. I think collectively we lost a little bit of focus, a little bit of concentration, and like I said, to Parra's credit, they capitalised on that and put us under a lot of pressure. But it did. It gave us an opportunity to sort of stop and breathe and look at what needed to be done. Bring ourselves back to what we were expecting, what we're experiencing in the first 40 minutes, recalibrate and give ourselves a really accurate plan for the second half. And it was really pleasing that the guys went out there and executed that. We were able to invert the pressure, we were able to get some momentum, and then we were able to sort of get those one-on-one shots and bring talent into the equation. So and we scored some really good tries in the second half, and I thought there was some really strong performances in that back 40.
Couple of guys having their first run in first grade for a while. Josh Noonan at halfback. I know Declan Curran got some time in the row. Any others that you thought went well?
Yeah, look, I think the injuries are not pleasant, but the positive out of that is that these guys that are working really hard in second grade and fighting their way through those grades get those opportunities. And look, I thought those guys went really well. I mean, we saw George Miller play his first game and an outstanding performance by George in his first run on. Joshy Noonan again, I know he's played some first grade, and we've got some depth in that position, but he came in and really didn't miss a beat. So there's some really, really strong performances that are coming from guys that have been playing the understudy role a little bit over the first sort of 4 to 6 weeks, and an injury is not pleasant, as we said, but it's also a great opportunity for these guys to get some football.
A big derby game this weekend, Chatswood Oval against Gordon, Battle of the North Shore as they're promoting it. It's their ladies' day. Lovely to spoil it for them, no, wouldn't it?
Yeah, look, I mean, in many ways, this is their grand final. They've invited us to their grand final. I know that's how they see it. For us, it's another game, and I know there's a history there and a rivalry with the club, and I certainly respect that. But our approach can't be around that. Our approach can't be emotional. We've got to be able to leave that emotion at the gate. We've got to be able to get out there and execute the way we play. We've got 15 white jumpers in front of us, and we've got a job to do, and we need to focus on ourselves and do that job.
And good to see some Waratahs breaking that New Zealand string of victories, wasn't it? Will Miller played well on the weekend. Michael Wells just continues to impress.
Yeah, look, I don't think they would have done it without the Norths guys. So we'll claim that as ours. But no, look, really good to see. They've got from their perspective, they've been knocking on that door and getting very, very close to opening it over the last few weeks. So I think that was a really good performance from a team that that deserved that win and deserved the credit that they've had for it.
Back to Shute Shield again. Norths versus Gordon. Where's the game going to be won and lost?
Oh, look, I think it's hard to sort of say how they're going to play a little bit. Their performances have been very inconsistent. They're going through an administration change there and a new coaching group, so we expect there's going to be some improvement there, and they're evolving the way that they're doing things. We need to win out. We need to win up front. We need to win our set piece. We need to win it with dominance. Give ourselves that platform to control the momentum, to control the pace of the game. I've got some very quick outside backs. I've got some pretty sharp outside backs. So we've got to limit the amount of ball that we give those guys unstructured. But again, that's all in our control. So we focus on our controllables, win our set piece, win it well, get ourselves over gain line early, and then it's about foot on the throat and keep that momentum with through our shapes and our plays.
Shannon, good luck on Saturday. Let's hope we keep the run alive.
Thanks very much.